Ronaldo, a student with a heart full of dreams but a head that just couldn't seem to grasp the complexities of school subjects. Ronaldo was the embodiment of struggle. He wrestled with his textbooks, fought with formulas, and squabbled with Shakespeare. But no matter how hard he tried, the facts and figures seemed to dance just out of reach, refusing to stick in his memory. His report cards were a collage of low grades, a stark reminder of his academic struggles. The day he ranked last in his class was a blow, a bitter pill that was hard to swallow. The disappointment in his parents' eyes was almost tangible, their words of encouragement sounding hollow against the backdrop of his failure. The pressure was immense, especially when compared to his brother, a walking encyclopedia, the golden boy, the family's pride. Ronaldo was living in his shadow, grappling with feelings of inadequacy. Life felt like an uphill battle for Ronaldo with no end in sight. One day, while walking along the beach, Ronaldo stumbled upon an odd-looking car tire. It wasn't your everyday tire, this one had a peculiar aura about it. As he began dusting off the sand, to his astonishment, the tire began to speak. "Hello, Ronaldo," it said. "I am a magical tire and I can grant you one wish." Ronaldo couldn't believe his ears, a talking tire that grants wishes. It seemed too good to be true. But what would he wish for? His heart pounded as he contemplated. Then it hit him. He didn't want to be the butt of jokes any longer. He didn't want to be overshadowed by his genius brother. And most of all, he didn't want his parents to be disappointed in him. With a deep breath, he said, "I wish to become the smartest kid in school." And just like that, Ronaldo's life was about to take a dramatic turn. Ronaldo woke up the next day feeling different, feeling smarter. It was as if the entire universe had conveniently slipped into his brain overnight. He started understanding concepts he could barely comprehend before. He could recall facts as if he had a photographic memory. His grades began to soar, leaving both his teachers and classmates in utter disbelief. The boy who once struggled to pass was now topping the class. Then came the day of his first honor graduation. The auditorium echoed with applause as Ronaldo walked onto the stage, his head held high with pride. His parents sat in the crowd, their eyes brimming with joy and disbelief. His genius brother, for the first time, looked at him not with disappointment, but with admiration. And just like that, Ronaldo had turned his life around. From the boy who was always at the bottom, Ronaldo had become the success story no one saw coming. With his newfound intelligence, Ronaldo quickly landed a great job, but there was a catch. His boss, for all his managerial prowess, couldn't tell a cosine from a coffee cup. Ronaldo found himself constantly baffled by his boss's inability to comprehend even the simplest of concepts. The irony wasn't lost on Ronaldo. He, who had once struggled with his studies, was now dealing with a boss who seemed the embodiment of his past self. It was a surreal, somewhat frustrating situation. Ronaldo had worked hard to climb the academic ladder, only to find himself limited by the very intelligence he had wished for. He discovered that being the smartest in the room didn't necessarily mean he had all the answers. It was a humbling realization that academic intelligence alone wasn't enough to navigate the complexities of the real world. So, Ronaldo had climbed to the top of the academic ladder, only to find out it was leaning against the wrong wall. Ronaldo started to see the world in a new light. Suddenly, the classroom didn't feel like the only place where knowledge was gained. He began to realize that what he had been chasing, the perfect grades, the top of the class, the praise, was not the ultimate goal. "It's not about being the smartest kid in the room," Ronaldo mused. "It's about being the one who can see the bigger picture." He understood that success was not measured by the number of A's on a report card, but by the ability to seize opportunities and make wise investments. Ronaldo started to see that being a top employee wasn't the end game, but rather a stepping stone to greater things. He began to seek out investment opportunities to build something of his own. A job will earn you a living, Ronaldo realized, but investments, they can make you a life. Ronaldo had learned the most valuable lesson of all, not from a textbook, but from life itself.